South Africa is a great country, I'm not gonna lie. But as a 24-year-old software engineer who's been working for 3 years, I'd be lying if I said junior roles are as good as people make them out to be. Surviving in South Africa is not easy. You can think of it as trying to survive in the battlefield without bullets. You have to get your hands dirty, you have to use connections, you have to build super hard projects, and you constantly have to prove yourself to your employers or to your potential employers. My name is Lenny, and in this channel we are going to be talking about the truth about being a junior software developer in South Africa. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to really break into tech in South Africa. I don't have a degree, so for me the journey was different and honestly brutal. The amount of effort I had to put in to prove my worth was insane. When I started, I worked for 3 months without pay, and when the training finally ended, they paid me 4,000 rands. My rent alone was 6,000 and transport another 1,000. I wasn't managing, I had to take 2 jobs just to survive. Looking back now, I'm glad I stuck with it because otherwise I wouldn't be where I am today. But to new developers out there, especially those without degrees, I won't lie to you, is going to be hard. If you want to break into tech, the best thing you can do for yourself is to learn as much as possible. Applying to companies without solid projects or qualifications is just applying for rejections or even worse, exploitations. Some companies will call it training, but what they really mean is free labor. It's not fair, and I've been there. Trust me, you don't want to be in that position. People during lunch will be eating McDonald's and your stomach will be growling and you'll just be pretending to work even though you are hungry. But I wouldn't wish that on anybody, and if you are in that position currently, I do feel your pain. I have been there. When I started my first job, I had just gotten kicked out of university, so I didn't have any qualifications. I had 2 certificates and 1 project. The 2 certificates that I had, one was from Coursera and it was from Hong Kong University and it was in React development, and then the other one from University of Helsinki, it was in full stack development. So I didn't really have much and I didn't know if I was gonna get hired or not. But then when they looked at what I had and they looked at the little project that I built, which was a simple restaurant application, and it was just the front end, no back end, no database, no any other fancy features, I got hired and I started working as a junior front-end developer, and I was really happy. It was my first job. I didn't really mind. I wanted to work in the back end, but then I was told I can always move to the back end once I have a little more experience of how the business works and how they do things. So I was fine with it, and today I'm here trying to teach you guys how to get into tech. So what can you actually do to break into tech? Let's start with the free learning platforms that you can use to learn the skills that you may need to break into tech. So first up, I have mooc.fi, which is a collection of high quality courses from University of Helsinki. These aren't random YouTube tutorials, they are real structured university level programs with practical projects and certificates you can use to apply for credits if you plan to study further. The courses can be tough though, because especially some of them are master's level courses, but honestly they are the best I've ever seen in terms of quality and real world applications. So you guys can go and check out mooc.fi. I'm going to leave the link below. Another platform I'll definitely recommend is Udemy. You'll find some free courses there too, especially for beginners. I personally don't use it much, but some people swear by it for starting out. I don't really know much about Udemy. I know you can buy some courses, and I know now they have a membership where you can have all the courses for a fixed amount. I'm not sure what the amount is, but yeah, it's really good, especially for beginner level courses. So yeah, I'll also leave the link below. You guys can go check it out. Unfortunately, I don't have a list of recommendations from this one, but you guys can go check it out. Now, my favorite learning platform is Coursera. That's my favorite. Their courses are taught by professionals from big companies and universities. You can pay for individual courses or Coursera Plus for around 1,000 rands a month, but don't worry, I've got a cheat code for you that you can use to get all the courses for free. So if you stick till the end of the video, I'm going to share with you guys how to get all the courses on Coursera for free. This is personally what I use, and it helped me get my first job. It also helped me get my second job, so hopefully it can help you guys get to where you want to be as well. So those are the 3 best learning platforms that I will recommend to anyone. I know there are a lot of platforms out there, but those are the 3 ones that I would personally recommend and say they will help you. Alright, so in South Africa we talk a lot about unemployment. That's because in South Africa unemployment is huge, especially amongst the youth. But if you go on LinkedIn, you'll see companies posting tech roles every single day. The problem isn't always that there are no jobs. The skill gap is also really huge. I know people with degrees who still can't find work. It's frustrating. Universities teach theory, not always the tools or frameworks we actually use in the field. And companies, they don't train people anymore. The few that do don't pay their trainees. And so yes, people are struggling, but genuinely I believe that one of the solutions is to help each other learn. That's why I started this channel, to create a community that learns and grows together. I want to make it easier for South Africans to break into tech, even without fancy degrees or connections. So if this content resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Your comment or resource recommendation could help someone out there to get their first opportunity. Alright, now back to Coursera. As promised, this is the cheat code that you can use to get access to all the Coursera courses. So if you create a Coursera account and then you go to Coursera, just click on any course and then it will give you a 7-day free trial. Just make sure that you use a card that you don't usually use to pay for things. Make sure that it doesn't have enough money inside of it, like a visual card if you're using Standard Bank. And then after you create your trial, Coursera is going to pop up a pop-up window that's going to ask you to accept the Coursera Plus subscription. Coursera Plus is the one that's going to give you access to all of the courses, and then you click accept, which is going to give you access to all of the courses. Just bear in mind that the trial account lasts for only 7 days, so they're going to attempt to charge you after 7 days. But even if they don't find anything inside the bank account, they're just going to revert your account back to normal. So you can go to another course and then just start a free trial from there, which means you can just keep doing this until you complete the course that you want to complete, or you can do multiple courses. Just remember that all the courses that you complete during a trial belong to you, so you will get to keep the certificate and you will get to present those certificates to potential employers. So that's just something I wanted to share. If it helps you, please leave a comment below. If you're having any issues, you can also leave a comment below and I'll try to reply to you. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Breaking into tech in South Africa isn't about luck, it's about grit, learning, and community. I'm Lenny, and this is the Junior Developer Truth in South Africa. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Cheers.